Yantve Tagaratan Sivasadim Goravanta Perinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Jitidaya Kori Seva-Ashram Siyagam Sahayam Vatari Atanta Purava Karivaidana Sikaya Sarana Bhakatira Danya Bhakti Seva Avasya Krishna Vishwasapara Bhakti Anukodananda Kare Vasikara Bhakti Bhakti Satanga Sarana Odila Arna, page 132, 132 im Deutschen. 132. In Ashram 131. 161. Utilo Aruna Purambam Bangin Vichamane Gora Amane Tagin Bhakata Samoha Loya Sante Gelana Ganda Bhanje Tantai Tantai Vansakun Gana Gana Taye Jante Amo Primela Dandala Sunara Amma Chane Numpuramba Mukunda Matama Yatava Kiyaksito Maram Inichi Osati Mayam Nasivarari Harinama Mahamanta Lakanimari Bhakti Vinoda Prabhu Chari Parira Seva-Ashram Sapasara Jaya Hari Sapasara Jaya Hari Sapasara Jaya Hari Sapasara Jaya Hari Nama Jaya Krishna Nama Hari Nama Jaya Krishna Nama Jaya Hari Nama Kali kukura kandanaya ditso he Kali kukura Kali kukura kandanaya ditso he Kali kukura Kali yoga bhavana Kali bhayana sana Satchinandana Gaoe Kali Kokura Karana Yadichaoe Kali Kadatara Madana Tayeva Panadana Atayeva Pavuchita Gora Nimae Vishwambara Srinivasa Bhakata Samuha Chitta Chora Kale Kokura Karamaya Vichao Kale Kokura Karamaya Nadia Shashatharamaya Puvariswaram Nama Pavatana Sura Nama Pavatana Sura Dehetana Singh Sakana Sigulanaya Kata Mata Bharata Bhava Pura Kalin Kokura Karanaya Dicharo Kalin Kokura Karanaya Dicharo Sababhoma Sotana Gatsabhati Tarana Ramananda Osana Deva Haridasamodana Deva Kali Kokura Karana Yadi Chao Kali Kokura Karana Yadi Chao Vatsarasya Bhavana Dushtamata Satana Kapati Vikatan Kama Sutta Bhakta Palana Shushkajana Tarana Chala Bhakti Dosana Rama Kali Kokura Karana Yadi Chao He Kali Kokura Karana Yadi Chao He Kali Yoga Pavana Kali Vayanasana Kali Yoga Pavana Kali Vayanasana Shri Satchinandana Gaure Shri Satchinandana Gaure Satchinandana
In place of Krishna Priya, you can also say Sachimata.
One is good.
I don't see it.
Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Shri Gurudev Ki Jai. Utility Wisdom Vishpad Stotara Shri Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Utility Wisdom Vishpad Stotara Shri Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Govinda Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Rakshak Shri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Parangurudev Shri Bhakti Program Keshav Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Gopishal Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Sachindananda Shri Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Radha Devi Shri Bhushan Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Rup Gopal Rasa Raghunath, Shri Sargoswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Narottam Srinivas Shabdana Prabhu Chai Ki Jai. Shri Swarup Damodar, Shri Rai Ramananda, Shri Goprasada Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Ko Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nishananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasari Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navaji Mayapur Dhamma Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopi Govardhan Radha Shavanatma Shri Brajmandala Ki Jai. Shri Radha Kund Shamakund Ki Jai. Shri Yamuna Ganga Tulsi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Yogamaya Purnamasi Devi Ki Jai. Shri Gopish Mahadev Ki Jai. Shri Damvasi Ki Jai. Shri Brajmandala Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Ju Ki Jai. Shri Jajamanala Ki Jai. Shri Bhagavan Ki Jai. Gauta Prakash Pillai Maharaj Ki Jai. Dhanraj Bhagavatam Ki Jai, Shri Ramadanga Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtana Ki Jai, Nanapuja Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai, Samagata Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Gaura Premanande. Hari Bol.
First reading shall begin. That is 10 minutes. People speak on like devotion speak slowly. That's right. What do you need? Right? Guys, do you want to translate or take an answer? We will see one video now of Shri Gurudev and Anupama and Vayanti. You can sit and can translate into
Message. Yeah. Okay.
tonight. You can come a bit closer and you can all see. You will not see.
Don't worry, I will hear.
You will hear, okay.
You've seen it enough also. No, but amazing.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here under this Bansi bar. He was living here and singing this kirtan that when a day will come, that I will come to this train weeping and remembering the past times of Krishna. When I will go to Mandir Bhatt, when I will go to Radha Kund, and I will touch the water of Radha Kund. When I will go to Bansi Bhatt, and the very sacred Chaya mein, then I will go
Yes, I can put it here.
to Bhandir Bhatt and all other birds. When I will go to Mansi Ganga and take water and I will drink. And always remembering Krishna pastime. कब मैं वृंदावन में बंसीपट की छाया में जाकर के बैठूंगा, कृष्ण की लीलाओं का स्मरण करूंगा। कौन है? यहाँ से हट जाओ, जाओ। कौन? बच्चे को शांत करो। So these are very sacred places. We are doing one kirtan here, and when I will see that at the time of kirtan and parikrama, if anyone having their hands in bead bag, I will snatch that kit bag. So when we are alone, you can do it, but not at the time of. I will take all bead bags to whom I will see that they are making their hands in that hole, and they are seeing here and there. If you are giving your hands in that, then you cannot never chant, or you cannot do kirtan, because in this sound you cannot do any chant. That is why I am praying you all to do kirtan and to dance in this place. And remember all the pastimes which I am telling to you. The song is like this. Narottam Thakur is telling, when he came to all these places, and he was telling that, oh, when a day will come that I will be Vrindavan Vasi. I will live in Vrindavan. And I will take darshan of Radha and Krishna Jugal, conjugal. When a day will come that living my husband, living my wife, living my children, all relatives, giving our delicious foods, and sleeping on the very Dunlop beds, very good things, and pillows very soft, wearing so much precious, costly dresses, hairs so carved and well decorated, keeping up all these things, all kinds of desire when I will come to Vrindavan. Here you have come, living your all happiness and all kinds of comforts. Your palatial buildings I have seen everywhere in Western countries, in England, in Holland, in America, Canada, in Bejar especially, everywhere. Like a king cannot enjoy all these things. But now you are roaming here in Vrindavan, getting all happiness and all kinds of bhog. Enjoy. Sense gratifications. Without shoes. But I know some devotees are like that. They like to take more delicious food. They are not satisfied about this food. That we are offering to deities. They want more fine rice. They want so much comforts. They don't want to have any kind of discomfort. They don't want. If they want like so, they should return to their homes and live comfortably where. And very Dehradun rice, Rabadi, Rasagholla they can take in their homes. We are coming for this, that Narottam Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, never took any delicious thing. Only lafda, Benjan, mixture of all these things. Never took any good sweet or anything. These are not the symptoms of doing bhajan. At least for 1 month we should try to see what is called these kinds of bhajan, akinchan and niskinchan. Give up all these things, all the desires in your homes and come with me in Vrindavan. So this Narottam Thakur is praying like this. We should give up all the kinds of comforts and all kinds of desires and everything. And then come to Vrindavan and see where Krishna and Radha are conjugal. Lament for this. Feel separation mode here. If you are going all places and we are not feeling any separation for Krishna, in vain everything. So try to realize all these things. So when a day will be that, when we will go and we will rolling on the earth in this dust. He are telling, Kabe brajer dhulaye dhusara hobe. We see that these dust are like no ये लोग सब क्या होता है ना आजकल pollution and it will make us dirty, but he is telling, I want to roll down on these dusts and whole body will be covered with these dusts. Finally it will come. So don't try to fear from all these dusts. They will make your heart so clear from all kinds of lust and impurity. Sadarasa bhojan dure parihari. I don't want to take delicious foods of 6 kinds of very delicious, sweet. Sometimes chana that we gave in Madhuban, chickpeas, without salt or anything. Sometimes fasting here and there, always weeping and feeling separation. So try to be like that. And if you will feel that Maharaj management is not good, we are not having delicious foods, no palanka, very good beds, pillow, and hosting houses not so good, no bathroom, nothing. For 1 month, you should try to forget all things. Then you will realize the glories of this Vrindavan. Parikrama kariya bedabo bane bane. When a day will come, daily I will go to Vrindavan and I will see groves, I will see mountains, Giriraj, Govardhan, Radha Kund, Shyam, and this is a special place. This is the place, Bansi Bhat. Bansi Bhat is not only in Vrindavan. There are so many Bansi Bhat where Krishna used to dance on the shade of these Bansi Bhats. Also this is another Bansi Bhat in Bhandir Bhat. Here Krishna gopis, all gopis dance so sweet on the bank of Jamuna. Jamuna is here. And they played Ras here also. You know that when Krishna went to Mathura, and all the Gopa and Gopi were so much feeling separation and they were weeping, lamenting. Sridham, you know who? The brother of Srimati Radhika came to this place. He began to weep here. If Krishna is not coming in Vrindavan Braja, then I will live here, no fasting always, not taking any food or drinking water or anything, always weeping and weeping. And he was waiting for Krishna here, that when Krishna will come from Mathura and then I will go to Vrindavan or Braja or anywhere. So still he was here. For 5,000 years, after that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when came, he saw that Oh, from outside he is golden collar, but actually he is Krishna. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they embraced each other. Then Sridham became happy. Otherwise he was so unhappy, always weeping. You will have to be so. Being in Vrindavan, here in all places, and always weeping. When Krishna will come, then I can be alive. Otherwise I will die. Feeling always separations. So this is the symptom of doing bhajan. This is the mode when how we can do bhajan of Krishna. Oh, I will be tired by walking, doing parikrama. And when I will see Jamuna, I will talk, I will take bath, and I will give up all tiredness. I think you are all tired. Some of you are tired. Especially the persons who are so fat like they are tired. Because they are not doing kirtan and dancing. I want that all should dance and do kirtan in parikrama everywhere. Don't tire. But he is telling like so. So, when I will go and sit under the shade, very cool shade of this Bansivar, and I will cry, weep, and feel separation here. So when AD will come. We should also pray like this. Tavai vasmi najivami toyadina iti vidyaya radhe kangnaya mamacha. O Srimati Radhike, O Gopis, I want to be your maid servant. I want to serve conjugal Radha and Krishna. So fulfill my desire. I don't want any worldly desire, no sense gratification and nothing else. I want to be yours and yours. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Gaur Premanande. There is a little pond, it is called Syam Talaya, pond of Syam. All were thirsty, doing ras, and then Krishna took his float and make a pond, and it was called Syam Talaya. In that temple, Sridham is waiting for Krishna. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu came and he meet with them. And then he went to Braj with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaur Premananda. Now we will go to bus and from there we will go to Mansarovar. Gaur.
Srila Gurudev ki jai, Sri Brajamana Parikrama ki jai, Sri Bandirvan ki jai, Sri Vamsivat ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Militam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim Yat kripa tamaham bande Shri Guru Dinatarine Gurave Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Sri Gadadhar Sri Vasari Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Just now we were hearing and watching the astonishing pastimes that Srila Gurudev performed in this world that we are somehow or other we came in this world. We are thinking so many things about this world that they belong to us, but really we are only visitors here. And nothing is ours. But we are so much identifying with this world. And that is why we are always in anxiety and full of fear. Yeah. Because in this world there is no support. Yeah. So when lucky, fortunate soul arrives in the human form of life, and it is blessed by the association of saintly persons, then real understanding starts to manifest. Then we become aware that we do not belong in this world. We are soul. And that we have a relationship with Supreme Soul. That relationship is called yoga or religion, dharma. It is our very nature to interact with the Supreme Soul. If we don't do that, we feel always awkward and very strange behavior is there. Yeah. So when that saintly person comes in our life, through scripture or through meeting especially such saintly persons, then our life starts to turn. Whether we understand it or not, but gradually now we are coming in very favorable position. And very soon the doors will be opened to that area where we will feel completely at home. Where we are surrounded by our real family members, those who love God and they love us. Yeah. So that moment especially has come now in this Kali Yuga that we are presently residing. We have heard from scriptures how the living entity travels through material time in so many different circumstances, sometimes very happy, sometimes sad, sometimes long life, sometimes very short life. Yeah. But really that the living entity is different. He is soul. He is eternal. He cannot be harmed by anything in this world. And his dharma is to love God. Yeah. So more and more saintly persons will tell us this very good news, that there is nothing to worry. Only one problem is there. We have forgotten our loving relationship with God. Yeah. And God has himself explained in Bhagavad Gita that please become like Arjun, become my devotee. Yeah. Then you will understand all this knowledge. And moreover, in this time that we are now present living, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna himself, very worried for all living entities. He has come to give us the most beautiful and most amazing and sublime gift. That is the love that is controlling Krishna himself. That love is available in the hearts, in everything that is present in the topmost, most refined state of consciousness. That is apakrita. The level of consciousness that is called Braja or Vrindavan. It is also a place, Vrindavan, but really it is a state of consciousness. And when we go to that place in this planet, which is very near Delhi and Agra in between, it is called Mathura or Brajamandal, then very amazing things start happening. Especially if you go to that place in the association of a resident of that place. Our Gurudev used to say, who is really a resident of Vrindavan? Not everyone who lives there. Although they are residing there, but really whose heart is imbued with the mood of those who are always absorbed in serving with so much love and affection. The desires of Radha and Krishna, who are assisting, like Radha Dashyam especially. Those are the real residents of Vrindavan. Others are also residing there, and we should not disrespect them. Srila Raghunadas Goswami Path is telling in Srimana Shiksha, if we want to do Raganuga Bhajan, that means if we want to develop a spontaneous, loving relationship with Sri Krishna, Radha and Krishna, then we need to very diligently, with great attention, with great effort, cultivate the rati that is called transcendental attachment for all who are living in Vrindavan, even those who are abusing us. Why? Because they are in Vrindavan. They are greatly fortunate. They are receiving the blessings of especially the dust of Vrindavan. Srila Gurudev now telling, and also scriptures are telling, the dust of Vrindavan cannot be compared with anything in this world. And that dust is still available. It has not disappeared. And in certain places, we can perceive very beautiful moods, like in Nandagram, the place where Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda Mai are living. And there are very beautiful places where Krishna used to play, and he would milk the cows, and he would be very naughty. Like small children, they are very naughty. So Krishna shows that if anyone is naughty, he is most naughty, Krishna. Stealing butter, and especially always teasing. In this world it is a very strange thing. When they go to school, the children, and they are teased, they become traumatized sometimes even. Bullying, bully is that. But Krishna, in Transcendental Vrindavan, it comes from him. He likes to tease his friends, and he likes to tease especially gopis. From young age, Krishna is making problems, and nobody understands what really is his intention, except that he wants to enjoy. He wants to enjoy interaction with his friends, with especially Radharani, who is in Tattva, his very own. It is like in Tattva Siddhanta, Krishna and Radharani always together. Yeah. But in Rasa, that is called in emotional exchanges, that is means how to increase happiness. They separate two forms. When they are one, then also there is so much unbelievable, astonishing happiness when they become one. But for increasing their loving and beautiful, happy pastimes, they become one, and not one, sorry, two, and not only two, they become many, 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 many. All is within Radha and Krishna. All living entities, all creation, all spiritual as well as material creations. They are within the absolute truth, Sri Krishna. Yeah. At the same time, different. Yeah. That is called Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. The most sublime philosophical teachings of Sri Satyananda Gaurahari, which are beautifully presented by his followers. Yeah. Mahaprabhu himself, he had very little time to give directly teachings, but he ordered all his intimate associates to reveal his heart, the desires within his heart. Yeah. His desire, yes, Vrinda? Yes. 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 Yeah, but Krishna can do, nobody can even fathom or imagine that it can be done. I think before all of us were religious when we were born. You also in India, from birth you are learning so many good teachings about God, especially Ramayana, I think, Mahabharata. Yeah. In India, it is ingrained within the culture, religious conceptions that God is a person and that He likes to enjoy and interact with His devotees. But in our Western world, we were not aware of all these things. We were born and baptized, perhaps Sachi also. You went to the church as a baby and they baptized you. It was called, yeah, red cloth. Yeah. Yes. We were baptized when we were a small baby, and from that moment you are Christian. Means now you are Krishna's. Christian means really Krishna. Yeah. Jesus, the son of Krishna, the son of Christ. But we had very little information how God is a person. Only we learned something, that God created man after his own image. So God must look like a man. But nowhere they were explaining, neither in the highest sections of religious leadership, what God really looks like and what He likes. Yeah. Only some very strong, that is called commands. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not, the 10 commands. Yeah. But our Krishna is not like that. Yeah. But sometimes necessary to give little warning that be careful when we are in this world. Behave in such a way that we can elevate our consciousness. We can be properly using this human form of life. These are the teachings of Jesus especially. To become a human being. Don't be like animals. Yeah. But now we see even in India, they forget their culture and they want to become Christian, isn't it? They think that this is all mythology, Krishna's form, Krishna's pastimes. Yeah. Why? Because they have no good association. If no good association, we cannot appreciate transcendental knowledge. Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, because you are my friend. That is why I'm telling you all this. This is a very important teaching. If we do not become friendly with God, with Krishna, then we cannot appreciate all the beautiful things that he is giving us. And then we believe that, he is like human person. Yeah. But still, if we consider him like that, then even that, it is impossible. Yeah. How can a human being manifest himself in unlimited forms? Isn't it? How he can become cows, calves. Something a magician can show us, but not what Krishna is showing. Therefore Krishna is the supreme magician. But even that, our Gurudev said that Krishna cannot do anything. Yeah. We are singing every day, Makeshvari, Kriyeshvari, Sadeshvari, Sureshvari, Triveda Bharatishvari, Pramana Sasaneshvari, Rameshvari, Ksameshvari, Pramoda Kananeshvari, Brajeshvari, Brajadipe, Siradike Namastute. See, Radhika is the storehouse of all opulences, all good qualities, all mystic power. Yeah. And Krishna, he is using it. Yeah. But even that he doesn't know. So he needs teaching also always, Krishna. Therefore in Braj, Krishna shows the example that all need Guru. Yeah. For what reason? To teach us to become more expert. We may think that we are expert due to false ego. Maybe we are engineer. You are engineer perhaps. You are also engineer? Yes, sir. And Narottam, your profession? Businessman. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah. Really, we are thinking we have some expertise. But the most expert understanding that one can obtain in life is that we have realized that we are completely dependent upon Sri Guru. Even Krishna shows that. Although he is very expert, but he cannot understand so many things. Yeah. Therefore he is himself accepting Guru. Yeah. How many Gurus Krishna has? Kanai Prabhu. Yeah. Bhagavad Rishi, Sandilya Rishi, Sandipani Muni. Yeah. He shows again and again that even one Guru is not enough. Yeah. But his main Guru is his Prem Guru. Because that is his biggest problem. Yeah. All the other things, they can be taught to him by Sandipani Muni and others. Yeah. But really, his main problem is what is Prem and how to experience Prem. Yeah. And this is also our problem. Yeah. We have all in this world so many relationships, and sometimes relationships are very complicated. Isn't it? Is it true or not? Relationships complicated? Yes. It is beautiful that there is some complication. Yeah. Why? Because that can stimulate our ability to be kind and affectionate to each other. Yeah. Not to impose our false ego that my way or the highway. We should try to be kind and affectionate and compassionate. Krishna wants to learn all these beautiful qualities. Therefore he is always praying to Radharani. Yeah. How kind is he? How tolerant? Yeah. We see in Krishna's pastime, although it is not the highest pastime, but really it is for us the most important pastime. How Krishna leaves Vrindavan, goes to Mathura, and there he marries with 16,108 wives, princesses. Yeah. But gopis never think, oh, we will give him up. Yeah, he no longer loves us. They don't think like that. They think like, oh, he should be happy. But actually, how we love him, nobody can love him. This is what they know. Yeah. This is the beauty of pure love. Yeah. That we never want anything for ourselves, but everything for the other. Yeah. So Krishna, he cannot forget the love and affection of Brajavasis. And we will see in these beautiful teachings, we can understand the glories of their love. Yeah. If we hear this from saintly persons, especially pure Brajavasis, like Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, and we can access their teachings with the help of their scriptures especially, and their sincere followers, we can appreciate that our life is meant to become more and more happy every moment. Even if there is separation, here we see Srila Gurudev in Vamsivat, he is describing the position of Sridham. Sridham Bhaya is the brother of Srimati Radharani. Since Krishna was here 5,000 years ago, and he went to Mathura, Sridham Bhaya is waiting in Vamsivat for Krishna to return. He cannot live without his friend. Such a special friendship that is. What is that speciality of the friendship? Sachi Devi. You can think. Sridham and Krishna, Yes. Yes. Physically, I think more emotionally. Yeah, Krishna is completely captivated by the love and affection of Radharani. So to have the brother of Radharani as his friend is very special for him. It is such a special, and that is the nature of relationships, isn't it? One may be a friend, but if that friend has relationships with others who are also very near and dear to us, then it becomes more complete. Yeah. So in Vrindavan, all these relationships are very much interwoven and intertwined with each other. Everybody knows each other, and they live there forever. And they never stop their beautiful pastimes. They are eternal. Every pastime of Sri Krishna, even in childhood, is eternal. Mother and father always are treating Krishna like their small Lala, and Krishna drinking the breast milk of Mother Yasoda. But the origin of all these beautiful, happy, loving exchanges stems from Krishna's eternal Ashtakaliya Lila, which is beyond the perception of our material intellect or mind, but it is still given to us by Sri Guru. Although our mind is very materialistic, our consciousness, and we are really wicked, we are always thinking about trying to exploit this material world. Still, Sri Guru gives us the transcendental, most astonishing descriptions of the pastimes of Sri Krishna in transcendental Vrindavan. And Gurudev telling here that please, all of us, I remember where we traveled since 1996. For 15 years we traveled with our Gurudev, and he had only two concerns. If we would go in the summer and we make a tour, and Gurudev had some, what do you call it, physical condition which really was only for his lila, but old age and no good circulation, Therefore, doctor told him, don't be in cold countries, cold climate. Yeah. So in the summer we would go where the summer is. Yeah, that is our summer. Eh? And we would travel America, Europe, everywhere. And Gurudev would tell everyone, please come to Kartik. Come and be with me in Vrindavan. Although Vrindavan is transcendental place, in this world also it is there. And we may think in this world it doesn't look like Vrindavan. Skyscraper buildings now are manifesting in Vrindavan. And so many things are there, but still it is Vrindavan. Those who are doing bhajan, they can perceive the real nature of Vrindavan, the real wealth of Vrindavan. And like Gurudev telling, if we are there, whatever dust comes to us, just accept it. Yeah. Sometimes we would go to one pastime place with Srila Gurudev, and then devotees would want to give him asana to sit on. And Gurudev would throw it away. Yeah. He said, I want to sit on the dust. I want to be completely connected. Yeah. And clothes full of dust. Yeah. After 1 month, you cannot recognize the color of your sari or dhoti or anything. Yeah. And also face always full of dust. Ear and nose also, it comes in the nose, it goes in the lungs. Yeah. Vrinda knows. Kanaya Prabhu knows. Also Gurudev always his lungs full of dust, and always dust wants to be, and that dust is so precious. Yeah. It is the most valuable thing, because that dust has been touched by the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna and all their associates. And if it has not been touched, it has come in connection with that dust which has been touched. Yeah. Right? You are engineer, so if one connects one thing with another thing, it obtains some very special effect. It gets the nature of the other object, isn't it? That is the law of association. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So in Braj, everything is connected. Yeah.
Only if the connected thing has the
Sorry.
only if the connected thing has the proper attitude.
But this is not what he said.
The property.
Proper attitude.
The proper attitude, yeah. But even not the proper attitude, still benefit is there. Yeah. The dust, yeah.
Some things are nicely isolated.
Sorry?
Some things are nicely isolated.
Some things are isolated. Yeah. Kanaya has discovered all these things. But Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has made a plan that no one can escape. Yeah.
Because I think also the mantra is proven that when the mantra goes in the ether,
Yes.
it circulates the ether 3 times around the world.
Aha.
I heard, and it purifies every element, so
Yes.
nothing can be escaped even by the power of the mantra.
And that mantra, when it is uttered by pure Vaishnavas, and only we are thinking 500 years ago, but still so many pure Vaishnavas, they are singing daily beautiful kirtans. If we go to Orissa, Bengal, Manipur, yeah. What is that state? Manipur? Manipura. Well, there are so many, naturally, from young age, you know that Manipura, so many Vaishnava schools, and I think also in Bangalore, you're from Bangalore? Also so many natural, always kirtan going on. And Jaipur, if you go to Jaipur, 4 o'clock in the morning, even before that, whole groups of ladies are running and dancing and singing. Yeah. Jai Jai Radha Govinda. Yeah. Radha Damodar. Yeah. And our Gurudev always telling that this comes from gopis. Yeah. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damo Daramadaveti. Govinda Damo Daramadaveti. So when Srila Gurudev would go touring in the summer, our summer, he would tell everyone, come and be with me in Vrindavan for Kartik. And here Gurudev explains, if you come to Kartik, forget for 1 month everything. Yeah. Only hear Harikatha and roll in the dust, yeah, of all the pastime places of Radha and Krishna. I remember the first time I went with Srila Gurudev to Uddhav Kyari. You know what is Uddhav Kyari? Anupam Prabhu? No. Narottam Prabhu? Uddhav Kyari, you have heard? Uddhava one time came to Vrindavan. Uddhava. And Uddhava is the very near and dear associate of Mathuresh Krishna or Dwarkadish Krishna. Like his prime minister, secretary, bosom friend. Krishna tells, there is no one like you. You are most dear to me. He's telling to Uddhava. Yeah. And Uddhava cannot live without Krishna. He looks like Krishna also. This is another most beautiful feature of bhakti. The closer we come to the object that we are devoting our everything to, the more our everything starts changing. Yeah. Even our body. Like Rupa Goswami, so intimate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his body looks exactly like the body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You know that, huh? And Rupa Manjari, so intimately connected with Srimati Radharani that her body as beautiful as Srimati Radharani. Yeah. Her form, everything. Because of absorption, that is called avesh. Avesh, is that correct? Absorption, eh? Complete absorption in the object of love. Then body, everything starts to also become like that. Yeah. Now, when Gurudev comes, he says, please come to Vrindavan and forget for 1 month wherever you live, because really that is not your home. Yeah. Even if you live 11 months in another place, Gurudev would say, you have all your castles, yeah, in Western world, right?
And he mentioned especially
England.
pleasure.
Yeah. That is,
Pleasure is so simple then.
it is simple, yeah. But many of us, we have either lived in castles or sometimes we are still living in castles. But this world is not meant for making castles. Yeah. One time there was a great rishi, I forget his name, perhaps you remember his name. He had so many hairs on his body. Lomaharshan, yeah. And he had many disciples. And he had received benediction that each hair on his body, as many he had, he would remain in this world. That would represent 1 kalpa of or 1 lifetime of Brahma. Very long. Brahma. Yeah. Each hair. So he will stay in this material. He is a saintly person, so for him no problem. He is self-realized. Whether they are in hell, in heaven, anywhere, they are always internally absorbed in beautiful devotional, very astonishing spiritual, emotional exchanges with their beloved Krishna, whether it is Ram or Dwarkadish or anyone, Narayan. But really, they are never in this world even. But his disciples said, "Oh Gurudev, we want to offer you something." Then Gurudev said, "What do you want to offer to me? You cannot give me anything from this world. Only your ears you should listen, my Harikatha." By that, associating with the Harikatha from pure Vaishnavas, our heart will become saturated and free from all mundane conceptions. So this disciple said to Guru Maharaj, "We want to make you a nice bhajan kutir. Yeah. Then you can absorb yourself very easily can focus on your bhajan. Then Gurudev said, I am only here for a very short time, he says. Don't waste your time. Before you know it, I have to leave this world. Yeah. So don't make any bhajan kutir for me. I'm very happy. Yeah. But we are here only 50, 60, 70, 80 years, and we are not satisfied even with one castle, right? We want 2, 3.
We have also some inner castle.
Yes. We have in our heart also so many comfort zones, yeah, which we like to take shelter of. Yeah. But saintly persons only have one thing in their heart, that is transcendental world. So Gurudev telling, if we come 1 month out of the year, even 11 months we are in our comfort, but forget these 11 months, because they are not helpful. What is most helpful is to be 1 month, the month of Kartik, the month of Radharani, that is Radha Damodar. Yeah. Be in Vrindavan and leave all your other thoughts, ideas behind about delicious food, about comfortable accommodation. Gurudev always said, attached bathroom, detached bathroom. Yeah. Yeah, Premananda Prabhu, because Premananda Prabhu has one special quality. No, one very special. And that is, in Vrindavan, no one is fasting. Yeah. That is, every day is festival. Right, Kanaya? In Vrindavan, there is no fasting. Mother Yasoda, never fasting. Yeah. Every day there is Bandar, festival in Vrindavan. Big festival. Because all are happy that Krishna is there. Because in Vrindavan, Krishna carefree. He is the most happy in Vrindavan. And the most sweet pastimes and most sweet qualities Krishna exhibits in Vrindavan. So no one wants to fast. Yeah. Even if they want, Mother Yasoda will bring. So we try to fast during Gurudev telling, don't be upset if you cannot eat, if there is no rasagula. But when Premananda is in kitchen, every day feast. Yeah. Because he has that nature, that natural quality. Yeah. But sometimes we were honoring when we were by buses going from here to there. But even I remember, Vrinda, we would go by bus from Barshana to Nandagan to visit Uddhav Kyari, which is the place where all gopis are lamenting and crying in separation mood when Krishna goes to Mathura. It is called Uddhav Kyari, and Uddhav would visit that very place, therefore it is called Uddhav Kyari. When we would go there, then we would stop with the bus on the way for breakfast after visiting Prem Sarovar. Then we would go to Sanket. That is the place in the middle of Nandagan and Barshana. And what is the meaning of Sanket? To give a signal, like by mirror they would give, like now we do with smartphones, right? But that time by mirror or by parrot, papagaya. Papagaya in Germany also, papagaya. They would send a message that we are meeting here tonight. Krishna would say, send his parrot to Radharani and tell tonight we meet in Sanket. But there are many places that they would, and they all are called Sanket, yeah, meeting place. So in the middle of Nandagan and Barshana, Radharani would stay in Barshana, Krishna in Nandagan. They would connect by signal language. We will meet in the middle tonight and do ras. Yeah. So all would come, all gopis. Yeah. And they would have ras, lila for, I don't know how long. Sometimes for one night of Brahma, but we cannot estimate in our material calculation. If 5,000 years ago, and for one night of Brahma they were dancing. You are engineers, yeah. One night of Brahma is 4 billion, isn't it? 320 or 4 trillion, I don't know, what is more, billion or trillion? Trillion is more? So 4 trillion 320, whatever billion, 4,320,000,000 years. Yeah, and something. So that night of Brahma, if they were engaged in Ras, then how it is possible? We are now 5,000 years after Krishna performed his lila. Can you explain this phenomena?
I also had this question too much.
Yes.
This type of correspondence, how to
Calculation. Yeah.
yeah. So for my mind, I have understood this way.
Yes.
Like for Krishna, time doesn't exist.
Yes.
Now maybe we are praying to Krishna for 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Somewhere now only evening prayers are going on
Yes.
for him. Maybe in India or somewhere. Or somewhere morning prayers.
Yes.
So each moment he is getting prayers of each other time.
Yes.
So for him it's easily means
Possible.
yeah, for him.
Yeah. For Krishna, because all Krishna's pastimes are eternal, they're always going on. Yeah. But for our vision, sometimes it seems different. So when we would travel by bus, after visiting Prem Sarovar, we would stop on the road and we would honor breakfast. And then Premananda Prabhu had prepared malpua. That day was Kopastami then. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Malpua, you know. It is like a puri soaked in, Vrinda, sugar water. Fried in ghee. Then soaked in sugar water. And what kind of fennel they put inside. And if they are hot, and not too hot, but you can eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after that, sleeping in the bus. Parikram finished for the day. Really, maybe for 1 week, yeah, Kanai is telling. I remember the first year, we went on Parikram, then stomach could not digest all this. Then have to lay down for 2, 3, 4 days. Stomach adjusted, and then again. We can honor the simple prasadam in Braj. So I remember that time, when the first time with Gurudev, we came to Uddhav Keri. I think, what is the time now? Oh, no, and then we will stop. So when we came to Uddhav Keri by bus, we went inside some groves for about, I think, half a kilometer maybe, inside. And there is the pond. At that time it was not excavated or nicely done, but there was a small pond. And there were all the trees, and a small hill slope was there. And we would all sit on the hill slope, and Gurudev would speak Harikatha. And there Gurudev was describing the glories of gopis, especially Brahmar Gita, the mood of separation, which is in Srimad Bhagavatam, very high, yeah, and beautiful, loving ecstasies that gopis experience in separation mood, criticizing anything which is black, which comes in front of them. One bumblebee, they say, "You are a messenger of Krishna. Go away, we have nothing to do with that person." How he can be so cruel? But in their heart, they realize, we want to give him up, but the problem is, we cannot give up speaking about him. Yeah, always we speak about him. Because if that relationship is there, that we love a person, yeah, especially when gopis we see are intrinsically related with Krishna, so they can never give up Krishna Katha. We can give up our relationship with Krishna, it is true, but we cannot give up Krishna Katha. And when Krishna Katha is there, Krishna is also there. Because Krishna Katha and Krishna are non-different. Very beautiful. Yeah. And when we heard all this, I don't know what happened, I started rolling on the ground from the hill. Yeah. And I felt so beautiful, yeah, and so much dust coming. So these things happen only in Vrindavan. Yeah. So many beautiful places are there, very secret, that we can visit when we are in Vrindavan. Vrinda going every year, all these places. She cannot stop. Yeah, I don't have that adhikar. Kanaya also coming every year, eh? Almost. Sachi Devi, almost every year coming. Eh? And we hear the Krishna Katha, the Hari Katha, and we go to these places, especially we do Vrindavan Parikram, Govardhan Parikrama, Radha Kunda. Yeah. Very beautiful impressions coming. And then we realize this is our home. We don't want to leave anymore. But our mind is telling, oh, you have to go. You should go for helping everyone, eh? Preaching in Western countries. But Gurudev said one day will come that you only want to be in Vrindavan. You don't want to leave Vrindavan anymore. And then he said, really at that time, we can preach, we can help others. When we are in that consciousness, saturated with the beautiful mellows of loving exchanges of Brajabasis, then wherever we go, we can bring Vrindavan. Yeah. So we pray today especially that Anupam Prabhu, Vaijayanti, Kanaya, Sachi Devi, despite all your responsibilities here, yeah, that in Kartik month, be with the devotees in Vrindavan. Narottam, you have gone to Vrindavan once, try to come again. Yeah. And you also take leave from your job. I think you have gone to Kartik month with your Guru Maharaj. Be with saintly persons in Vrindavan. If not possible by body, then at least by mind. Be always connected with. But if we can be there in association of our Guru Varga, yeah, their representatives, then it is very, very beneficial. And then by that experience we will become situated in what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give. That Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. Always increasing, relishing spiritual happiness. Then always Bhakti Fest. Yeah, always. Now we stop here today because 9 o'clock already. We pause. We pause till this evening. And we do Guru Puja now. Yeah. And then some prasadam after that. Prasad Seva. That is very beautiful Seva. Yeah, but Guru Puja is must. Every day offer some heartfelt. Yeah. Our gratitude, our appreciation. What Gurudev is giving without Sri Guru. No existence, no support in this world. Yeah. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavrin ki jai, Sri Damodar Vrata ki jai, Kartik Vrata ki jai, Sri Radha Damodar Jiyu ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavrin ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Haribo. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhuvevatya patitanam pavanepyo vaishnavepyo namo namaha.
Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya
Sagst du ein Häuschen? Kennst du dieses Schweinchen?
Ja, kenn ich.
Kennst du? Kannst du mit? Einer war für dich, der hat aus Stein gebaut, der andere war ein bisschen faul. Der